Hence, the existence of the objective universe, said to have been proved by these methods, direct sense experience, inference and scientific investigation, is false and unreal. And this is true from the scientific point of view as well. All we've ever got through our senses is a model, because according to the scientific story, all we're in receipt of is electrical signals from this supposed exterior environment, and these signals are interpreted into our experience of the physical universe. So the whole existence of the objective universe, the abode of physics, is false and unreal. It's just a story. Duality or diversity is false. The one mass of infinite consciousness alone is real. Just as an object seen in a dream is unreal, even so what was seen by us as a rock is unreal. It is pure consciousness only. There are lots of different ways of approaching this. A rock is only an idea of a rock. There may be visual aspects to it, other aspects, smell aspects, and from these aspects we construe the object of a rock. But we have to dismiss its past and its future and see it as something static rather as part of a process and all the rest of it. This has all been explored before. Realize that this mountain, this space, the world and the I are all but the one infinite, indivisible consciousness. A mountain seems pretty solid, doesn't it? But is it any more solid than the wave on the surface of the water? If we could do some stop motion photography, taking a picture of the mountain every 1,000 years, over millions of years, then our notion of the mountain will change. And that's all we've got, is a notion of the mountain. One who is enlightened, awakened, realizes this, not the unenlightened. It is because of the false feeling, I am not enlightened, that this ignorance of the reality has come to be firmly established. Also, I'm not looking at a mountain right now, so all that there exists is the idea of a mountain in my memory and understanding. There's this space, there's this world, there's space, there's the world, and there's I. And all that is notional. And what's a notion? A notion is something which exists in consciousness. Whether it's a mountain, space, the world, I, me, or what we refer to by the word I, it's all the one infinite, indivisible consciousness. One who is enlightened, awakened, realizes this, not the unenlightened. It is because of the false feeling, I am not enlightened, that this ignorance of the reality has come to be firmly established. And this is an important point, the false feeling, I am not enlightened. How do we express that feeling? We don't just say, I am not enlightened. We diminish our own awareness. And this is one of the side effects if you believe that science is to do with truth. As I mentioned before, it's only a model, and we replace our reality with a model of reality. And this is what we're constantly having to do. We're constantly being told, there are other people out there, little pots of consciousness. It's not just you that exists. Our whole education is to do with being told that there's a world out there. That world out there is more important than you are. Well, there's no world out there, and there's nothing more important than you are. And of course I don't mean the story of you, I mean the essence of you. I mean the consciousness within which you arise, and you're directly in touch with that consciousness right now. So the false feeling, I am not enlightened, is all the ways that we diminish our own awareness. It's all the ways we diminish and detract from the miracle of our own awareness. And this awareness is described as the direct experience of the Lord. He who abandons the realization of the direct experience of the Lord, who is of the nature of the indivisible infinite consciousness, and clings to other forms of experience, is surely foolish. What have we to do with such people? People are going to come up with arguments against this. And I'm sure some of the arguments are very good. But there is direct knowing, direct experience, not sense experience. We're not filtering the experience through theories of perception which involve a world out there and a me here experiencing it. There's only the experiencing going on. There are feelings. Feelings that we put stories to. But let's drop the stories. Or at least let's get into a story of appreciation. Stories that will fuel appreciation of our own awareness and the miraculous nature of it. Stories which will fuel enlightenment.